they have all these varying different signals, and in a brand safe way, they use it. Like your one email is your single sign-on user information from all of these different properties that they own. And of course, then that gives them these strong signals that makes it brand safe, so they're still protecting your personal, identifiable information.
Hi, welcome to this episode of Buzzwords. My name is Josh Dreller. I'm the Senior Director of Content Marketing here at Skai. Today, I have with me Josh. Josh, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Josh Kreitzer, founder and CEO at a omni-channel e-commerce and retail media ad agency called Channel Bakers. We grow the dough across all your channels. I'm happy to be here.
Great, thank you so much. As you know, with Buzzwords, you have to fit in the buzzword into one of your answers. Today's buzzword is cookie. You got it?
Got it.
Tell us a little bit about what is Digital Leap, what is the importance and significance of that, and then why is that important for today's current business landscape?
The Digital Leap Summit is us educating anybody who wants to come down to Newport Beach, California at a hotel called the Lido House, and we're going to do like a 3-hour everything you need to know to leverage retail media to drive traffic to your business, right? So imagine Amazon has all these signals coming from Amazon Prime Video, Amazon Freevee, IMDb TV, and IMDb, they own that. They also own Wondery, one of the largest, I think it might actually be the world's largest podcast network. They obviously have Alexa devices. They have Amazon Garage. When you go to buy car parts on Amazon, you have to plug in what kind of car you have. So now they know what kind of vehicle you may or have. And what year, right? So they have all these varying different signals, and in a brand safe way, they use it. Like your one email is your single sign-on user information from all of these different properties that they own. And of course, then that gives them these strong signals that makes it brand safe, so they're still protecting your personal, identifiable information. So your PII, which is what all this regulation in the landscape of cookies, thank you, is all about. So the Digital Leap Summit is like, we're just gonna bring anybody who wants to come and learn together to figure out how they can leverage retail media, specifically Amazon, to be able to grow their business by driving traffic or leveraging Amazon advertising tools.
And today's generations, the younger generations, they consume media differently, they buy and purchase differently. You recently gave a lecture at UC Irvine about the Gen Z generation. What insights did you share with the students, and what could you share with marketers?
They are already the largest population of human bodies on the planet, right? So they're bigger than boomers, they're bigger than Gen X and millennials combined. And in the next, 2023, in the next 7 years, they will have $33 trillion in buying power. Today already, they have $7 trillion in buying power. So this is an audience to pay attention to absolutely as your shopper, but also your next employee. And it's critical to understand them, understand what empowers them, definitely what gets them engaged, both from a marketing to them standpoint, but as an employer, building the culture that you need to have to foster them, grow them, teach, train, and mentor them all along the way through their career paths. And that's usually what I talk about when we talk about Gen Z, is the culture I created, and then how do we help them continue to grow? And then obviously, how do we market to them? And it's totally different than how we market to boomers, Gen X, and millennials.
Last question. So as an agency owner, you understand the importance of tech. And there's been a long-standing debate between agencies and tech partners. Should they build? Should they buy? Should they subscribe? Should they rent? Where do you fall in that debate between should agencies build their own tech and maintain all that, or should they, go along the path of best-in-class partners?
It was actually Skai, myself, and Adobe who got access to the very first Amazon Ads API beta. And I had to build a platform from scratch, right? And the reason why I chose to go down the path of building my own on the outset was that their API was only for one ad solution, and we were using all of their ad solutions, so it didn't solve our problem. But then Amazon, in a single 18-month window of time, went from 5 APIs to, I think, over 55 APIs. And if you know anything about building software and tech, you know that let's just use a very basic model, and this isn't a model of which I would recommend you build a SaaS company, but just assume that you have to have somebody on the front end developing like the user experience for that API and product front end, and then back end to continue to manage the API as it continues to evolve from beta into full-grown product, and then as they continue to expand that. But ultimately, the reason I chose Skai was they've been around for 16 years and they have multiple API data integrations for 16 years from everything. Eventually, I got to the place where I realized, okay, I'm going to need a partner that has all the best signals built into their platform. The other reason I chose Skai that I absolutely love is I can manage it all from one campaign management console. A lot of the other platforms right now in the retail media landscape, you have to log in for Walmart, and then you only get to do what you can do for Walmart. Then you have to log out of Walmart and log into Amazon and do what you have to do for Amazon, and then log out and go into Google and or Meta, right? To be able to manage it all from one campaign window is awesome.
Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate you. You successfully navigated our Buzzword Challenge with cookies, and everyone, make sure you check out the link to the Digital Leap Summit and get over there if you have time.